something else, John. I'm on fire, man. Right. Watch this, man.
We're back. So check. What's up, everybody? It's your boy TWAN G, and the G stands for G.L.O. That's G.L.O. Grind like overtime. In order for you to glow, you gotta put in that grind. Not just any grind. You gotta grind like overtime. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling great. Out there getting that paper, making sure your family's straight. Why? That's all that matters at the end of the day. I wish I had a button. You know, sound effects and all of that good shit. So check. We are back with yet another Grind Like Overtime live installment. And as you can see by the title, we will be reacting to. Hold on, I forgot the title. I just changed
I be where the water gets deeper. Hugging on that money, trying to put it in the sleeper. Yeah, I'm here. Who the fuck wanna say something? Leave your whole head empty like a straight pumpkin. Make no assumptions, I'm hustling. Your girlfriend guzzling when you thought she was.
Okay, yeah. This video, as you can see by the title, this is. I forgot the title, so I had to go look into the title. So this is the beef that got EBK JAAYBO facing 30 years. Now, this is a part of the Grind Like Overtime live reactions Wild Wednesdays. Today is Wednesday, so we will be checking out some wild, crazy videos to react to. The first video we are starting off with is this video breaking down or explaining to us how and why EBK JAAYBO got 30 years. Now, you may be asking, who's EBK JAAYBO? I was asking the same thing. My cousin put me on the EBK JAAYBO. EBK JAAYBO is a rapper from Stockton, California. I thought he was from Oakland. Nah, he's not from Oakland. He's from Stockton, California. He is a drill rapper, you can say. And he definitely been putting in work in the streets. He's a gang member. It's EBK. EBK stands for Everybody Killer. So he reps EBK and along with other gangs that rep and claim also. Besides that, I don't know a lot and too much about EBK JAAYBO. I just found out about him. Somebody left a comment in one of the videos that we recently reacted to. It was like, because I said, I said he the rapper, and he saying he the first one to hop out the wheel doing the drill. And somebody commented was like, you saying that like he don't got 30 years? You saying that this nigga got 30 years? He facing 30 years in prison right now. I didn't know that at the time. At the time, I didn't know that. So when I heard that, I was like, God damn, this nigga facing 30 years? Yeah. EBK JAAYBO facing up 30 years for God knows what. We know it's going to be for some bodies. He definitely got some bodies and some hats. No cap. Now, before we jump into this, shameless plug, like, share, subscribe, put notification bell, all of the links in the bio, follow those. We'd like to further your support with everything that we do over here at Grind Like Overtime platform. You can do so by, how can they do it, Swan? You can do so by going over to Grind Like Overtime merchandise and hopping up on some merch. We got some collections and we also got some new collections that's gonna drop. So if you would like to take part in that, if you're interested in that, stay tuned and also follow that link to Grind Like Overtime merchandise. Over there at Grind Like Overtime merch. Now that we got that out the way, let's jump right into the real one. Y'all like to skip shit. I don't really care y'all skip shit, not 'cause I'm still gonna talk my shit regardless. So what? Now, let's go. EBK.
The Stockton, California rap scene is the closest thing to giving Ted Bundy, Charles Manson, or Richard Ramirez a mic and some of the hardest West Coast beats that have ever been made. The city is not in the top 10 at all for the state population, but it's been #1 for the whole state in murders since 2010. While there was little hope in the armpit of California, somehow, some way, in the midst of all the violence,
have released new images of suspects from a homicide investigation
accused of murder,
the death and destruction, fans became captivated with one group that made waves all throughout the state, EBK, a hybrid clique of Nightingale Bloods from southeast Stockton that's home to the legends in California drill scene like Young Slowby, EBK Young Jock, and the face of California rap right now, EBK JAAYBO. JAAYBO was supposed to have a breakout year, being featured on NBA YoungBoy's tour and becoming the first XXL freshman to record his cypher in jail. It was supposed to be
Oh, that's him! That was this year. I remember that. Oh, that's this guy. Oh, alright. Yeah, he is the first one to ever record that shit from jail. That's how you can tell this shit's totally different now. The scene of hip hop, the scene of rap is totally different. They doing XXL freestyles from motherfucking prison.
However, the streets would catch up and ruin this motion altogether. This group literally took its name to heart and is allegedly responsible for putting belt to ass against the whole city, but it's come with some consequences. To make it out of a place like Stockton is not easy. From facing one of the largest gang takedowns in California history.
I can tell you that this gang takedown that they just had is not only helping to prevent crimes that are just about to happen, but it's also helping to solve the ones that already occurred. Now, you mentioned it, what they took off the street, so let me show you, and you can see them right there. 58 guns. 10 of them assault rifles, another 12 of those were ghost guns.
To members like Slowby and EBK Osama.
What's ghost guns? Ghost guns is guns that can't be traced. Ghost guns is the ones where they scratching off the serial joint so you can't trace that shit back. Like after they get the shit, you don't know who the fuck had, where the fuck it's been, where the fuck it is. Because you fucking scratch the numbers off that joint. It's a ghost gun.
Osama getting gunned down, to alleged shooters like EBK Lil Play fighting life for taking out one of the next big rappers in the city. The story behind the war in Stockton is one of the craziest that I've ever seen in any rap scene in America. So today, we gotta talk about EBK JAAYBO and his secret war in Stockton right now. But before we do, I'm gonna do something for me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so whenever I post, y'all tune in. We just dropped some new fire merch, so make sure you tap in. And if you want your song or product,
shameless plug, yeah. Cop bought some Grind Like Overtime merchandise. We got some new collections over there. We got some new collections from the drop. Grind Like Overtime merch over there on Instagram.
Getting into this with Chapter 1, the tragic story of EBK JAAYBO. Stockton, California is the forgotten city of California. Tucked in the San Joaquin Valley, it was once an essential place for farming and workers looking for places to live so they could commute to close by cities like Sacramento or go to the Bay Area. However,
yeah, I kind of, that's why I thought he was from Oakland, California. They said it's close,
so they could commute to close by cities like Sacramento or go to the Bay Area. However,
yeah, the Bay. Oakland is the Bay, right? I believe so, yeah. Oakland is the Bay. And he also said
live so they could commute to close by cities like Sacramento or go to the Bay Area. However, the 2008 housing crisis hit the city hard like many cities in inland California. Many became victims of predatory loans and eventually foreclosures, which left poverty to run rampant, with people unable to pay taxes to the local government.
They call that gentrification, right? When they raise the property value to get the people that live there to move the hell out. They call that gentrifying the neighborhood.
Which left poverty to run rampant, with people unable to pay taxes to the local government. Even the city of Stockton was forced to go bankrupt in 2012. Bro, imagine being broke and then you're living in literally the brokest major city in America. It's really not gonna end well. This abject poverty affected Black and Latino communities the most, and this led to
how does city fuck the money up? the city don't even know how to maintain a budget.
And well,
Them
this
niggas
abject
are
poverty affected Black and Latino communities the most, and this led to many people joining gangs to survive and try to run up some bread when legal avenues ran out. One of these gangs was EBK, a mostly blood clique based out of the southeast of the city on 2100 Nightingale Ave. Their most notable members,
Okay,
who
so
we're
they
going to talk
mostly
about
blood.
today, is EBK JAAYBO, aka The Face, Young Slowby, Gone But Not Forgotten, and EBK Lil Play, another rapper who had a lot of potential, but might lose his freedom to a beef with another clique with deep ties in the music scene, and somehow ended up...
What's that hairstyle right there? That's the mullet, right? Ain't that the mullet? When they got the hair cut at the top, but like in the back, they got like their hair growing though. I'm thinking about getting that joint.
Having a G League
mullet,
NBA
right?
player losing his freedom with him, man. We're gonna get into that in the next couple chapters. However, to understand how a war could get this far, you gotta understand
you
the
did an interview
tragic
with
life of
Neon?
EBK JAAYBO.
Hold up, they got Neon rolling a blunt. Yo, I ain't know Neon
NBA player
smoke.
losing his
Do Neon
freedom with
smoke?
him, man. We're gonna get into that in the next couple.
Shag. What's Shag? What's up, Brody? Yo, we reacted to that video that you suggested too, G.
Couple chapters. However,
Yo, look, this nigga Neon is really up there rolling the weed.
to understand how a war
Look at that. Yo, we gonna have to check that joint
could
out,
get this
yo.
far, you gotta understand the tragic life of EBK JAAYBO as the youngest and allegedly most reckless member of EBK. JAAYBO, or Jamani Gorman, pretty much had to learn how to be in the streets at a young age from the environment around him. From shootouts at school when he was a freshman to getting arrested with multiple gun charges, it seems like it all went downhill.
All right. Said the haircut is called the shag. All right, that's called the shag. I might get me a shag, yo. Like, no cap. I think I might grow me a shag. I fuck with that joint.
Dad was killed in broad daylight by other teenagers.
The Stockton father's murder, and they want to know why he was targeted.
Who's gonna take responsibility for the loss? You know,
Yeah, so
what
somebody
can you
smoked
do?
his dad?
You just gotta wait it out until it hopefully passes. But it's not.
We've learned the 16-year-old suspect in this case was already in juvenile hall.
But he was temporarily free on a weekend pass. KCRA3's Kathy Park is finding out why.
Pamela Black lost her son, James Gorman, in a shooting Sunday inside his car at Hammer Lane in Lanark in Stockton.
For someone to kill him behind a pair of shoes is devastating.
Police said
Damn.
Gorman's son...
That's like, yo, no cap. You can tell that shit is back in the day because not every time, I mean, it's not so often nowadays motherfuckers getting killed over their fucking sneakers. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm in my 30s. I'll be 34 this year, come October 15th. So if y'all want to do something for me, give me some sneakers. Nothing that motherfucker kill me over, though. I like shit off AliExpress. You can buy me some sneakers off AliExpress. Get the Balenciaga replicas. I like them joints, like these right here. I fuck with these joints. You can give me another pair of these. I like them in blue. Size 41. October. It's my birthday. 34. So check, right? Growing up, though, I heard about people, like we heard about people jacking motherfuckers for their sneakers. Or people getting killed over their sneakers. Like, I believe it was one incident in Philadelphia where people was waiting outside. I believe it was Sneaker Villa or Foot Locker. It was a Jordan release, and they wound up getting their ass whooped or getting smoked out there in the line waiting for the Jordan release. Like, it's just crazy. I ain't gonna cap. Back then, that shit was real. So I could believe some shit like this happening. A nigga getting killed over his sneakers. Especially in, I don't know why, but growing up, I don't know why. It's just that growing up, I heard a lot of that shit going down in California. I don't know why. It seemed like it was a thing back then in California for a motherfucker to jack another person for their sneakers. You don't know if he really got your size. Like, they don't even really give a fuck for real, for real. Like, if they ask you for your size, You not their size. They don't give a fuck, bro. They see your sneakers. There's a come up. They can sell them bitches. They ain't worried about really wearing them. They fuck around just want to sell them bitches, get the money off the motherfucker.
The shooting Sunday inside his car at Hammer Lane in Lanark.
Ain't nothing to die over, though. Like, that's the thing. Excuse me. Ain't nothing to die over, though. For somebody to kill somebody over some sneakers, come on.
Stockton.
For someone to kill him behind a pair of shoes is devastating.
Yeah.
Police say Gorman's sons were robbed in the morning. Later, Gorman went looking for the suspects and ended up getting shot and killed. Police say the gunman is just 16 years old and was already in juvenile hall.
On January 5th, 2015, it would be a day that JAAYBO remembers forever, as his life would change in a matter of seconds. What started as a chill day in the park with his family turned hectic when two masked teenagers pulled a gun on them and robbed them of their shoes and cash. When JAAYBO and his siblings would come home with all their missing shoes, his dad, James, would go out and look for them to get their items back. Unfortunately, that would be the last time he saw them alive. Stockton police said they responded to a call of shots fired near Dalewood in Stockton. A short time later, they found a 30-year-old clinging to life inside of a Porsche at the intersection of Hammer Lane and Lanark. Police say...
Hold up, he was driving a Porsche? What kind of Porsche was he driving? His dad had money. Your dad driving a Porsche, bro. Your dad got money, no cap. Fuck. Your dad doing it, G.
James Gorman?
No, but I want to say this too, though. For y'all to get robbed for your sneakers and then go home and your pop find out and your pop get mad and go out there with the strap to get some get back and don't wind up making it back home and getting smoked by a 16-year-old, that shit crazy. No cap. That shit fuck around make me EBK too. Fuck this shit. Niggas that smoke my pop.
AKA R. Rory, later died at an area hospital. This death definitely had an effect on JAAYBO because pretty much from that point on, he would be in and out of jail like every year. However, his dad...
Look, man, fathers are there to keep a little girl. A father is there to keep his daughter off the stripper pole and his son out of jail. That's what his dad is there. And his dad was rapping too. Silence said his dad was rapping too. Damn.
He was a rapper too, and it seems like from that point on, he would take rapping serious as a way to get out of his situation. At the same time, it seems like rap beef with another clique from Stockton would catapult his career, but it would also have him lose many to the streets, which we're gonna get into in chapter 2, the Fly Boys. While EBK was becoming the face of Stockton, there was another clique also from the Southwest that was originally having close ties to EBK. A Crip set called Fly Boys, with most notable members Jay Black, who was the original face of their side before his unfortunate passing, and Bands, the current face who pretty much dropped the most incriminating no-jumper interview ever.
What I got on my face?
The trophy. Oh, on the other side, yeah.
What did I say?
2,900K.
What is it? What is the top?
Above that, it's got a W.
With what in it?
It's like a W with bullet holes.
How many?
3.
Okay. Nigga. They talking about.
And was arrested shortly after for a wild 2019 murder. Originally, the Fly Boys and EBK members from...
What that mean, cuz? Oh, Crip shit. What that mean, cuz? You trying to say, like, you smoke somebody? Like, that's what that tat represent is representing the body that he caught? Damn, bro, you tatted your body. You tatted the hat on you, G?
Interview ever.
What I got on my face?
The trophy. Oh, on the other side, yeah.
What did I say?
2,900K.
What is it? What is the top?
2,900K. So was that 2,900K killer?
Above that, it's got a W.
With what in it?
You saying like winning?
It's like a W with bullet holes.
How many?
Oh no, the W is probably the first initial of the person name that he smoked. I hope not. That's crazy.
Nigga. They talking about.
And was arrested shortly after for a wild 2019 murder.
Crazy.
Originally, the Fly Boys and EBK members from 2100 Nightingale were pretty close. Their older members had a shared history, so at one point, both these sides were just one.
From Mariposa to H, bro, just break down a little history, brother. Yeah. I'm gonna let my brother do it.
Well, basically, I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Papa Fly ain't here, cuz I'm gonna let Cuz do it.
Like I said, like Brett said, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it was all one. We niggas be out there getting money, all that shit, you feel me? And then, like you said, like, you know, like how shit happens. Older niggas go to jail, you know, niggas disappear, the structure get lost.
There it go, man. I ain't gonna lie. When it come down to the gang culture, yo, our gang culture is a lot of it's a lot of unorganized shit. There's no structure in it. Like you said, a lot of the old heads, a lot of the OGs, a lot of the pioneers went to jail or got smoked, and the structure has been lost ever since, and that's just what the shit is. No cap when it comes down to the gang culture. Right? No cap. No matter where you at, too. No matter where you at, man. East side, west side, north side, south side. When it come down to the gang culture, shit is no structure, bro. Shit all fucked up. The pioneers, the leaders, the ones that was doing it and holding it up back then, they not here to do it, and motherfuckers, they didn't hold on to that shit, so this shit is all fucked up.
Oh yeah, it was all one. We niggas be out there getting money, all that shit, you feel me? And then, like you said, like, you know, like how shit happens. Older niggas go to jail, you know, niggas disappear, whoop, the structure get lost, you feel me? So, and then that's when it just picks up from there. It could be anybody. It could be a little 14-year-old nigga, he done did this and that. Now he the one making the shots. And then he'll have all these niggas under him.
Really?
Yeah, like
it's actually like that. Like 14-year-old kid kills a couple people, and then all of a sudden everybody has to like answer to him.
Killed a couple people. However, a shooting of a beloved Fly Boys member who also had ties to Nightingale would apparently launch an all-out war that would claim the lives of many, and it would apparently kick off with the death of beloved member Jay Jonah on January 15, 2021. Stockton police responded to a report at 5:36 p.m. Thursday of shots fired on the area of 7th Street and Nightingale Avenue. When officers arrived, they located a crime scene and learned a gunshot victim was transported to the hospital by a private party. The victim died a short time later in the hospital. This marked a major split within both groups, as EBK JAAYBO would go on to diss JJ on many records, most notably on the song Casualty with Lil Rye, where he'd say, Mr. Fly K, since 17, I've been on them niggas. Or mix Jay Jonah with the black, that's real Zaza. It's safe to say if you're dissing like this, the smoke must be too real, and this is more than just rap. While all of EBK's careers would go up sometime in the early 2020s, they would take a huge loss just the next year when their second biggest rapper, who was holding it down while EBK JAAYBO was in and out of jail, would die in a crazy shootout in a small city outside of Stockton. Chapter 3, the death of Sloby.
Damn. So this nigga JAAYBO been in and out of jail ever since, and now this nigga back in jail facing 30.
Sloby would talk about how the Stockton rap scene was like a crab in a barrel mentality, saying anytime they have some good shit going, someone's gonna just try to fuck it up. It's wild, cause just days before he died, he would drop one of his best songs, Don't Come to My Funeral, literally almost predicting his death, because just 2 days after, a shooting that was a tragedy would go down that many felt was another casualty of the war. On August 5th, 2022, officers had responded at 8:17 a.m. to 176 Tavino Ave, reports of a possible shooting at an apartment complex. Witnesses saw Sloby ambushed in his complex and started to bleed out on the ground. They also identified a black Mercedes sedan as a supposed culprit, but the police have never been able to find them. However, fast forward just a year later, and a rising rapper from Fly Boys named Jay Black, who was making waves for himself in the area, would become the next victim and had people wondering if these two situations were related. And in less than a year, the trophy from Fly Boys would meet a similar fate after making songs dissing the dead, which we'll get into in chapter 4, the death of Jay Black. Jay Black was a rapper associated with the Flyboy Crip set in South Stockton, and I said before, they had numerous issues with EBK. Many felt that they could have been responsible, especially since several members have died from there. This wouldn't stop Flyboy members from trolling EBK, even dropped songs dissing Sloby, calling him slow feet. It's safe to say that they wanted people to think that that was their work, regardless if they did it or not. But unfortunately for the biggest rapper, Jay Black, this would all catch up to him in the worst way possible, when he himself would be gunned down by several EBK members at a corner store. And one
man, like I said last video, when it comes down to this gang life and trying to be a rapper slash entertainer, you can't do both. And the Bible says you cannot serve two masters. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. Fuck that shit. You gotta choose a route. That's a bar. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. You gotta choose a route. Bar. Yeah, man, you can't be one foot in and one foot out, yo. This shit is real as shit out here. Especially how they got a foot in this shit. Like, god damn, yo. And like they said, it seemed like soon as a nigga catches stride or catch fire in the city, niggas on they top to definitely make sure that these niggas die.
When he himself would be gunned down by several EBK members at a corner store. And one of those was apparently a rapper very close to EBK JAAYBO named EBK Lil Play.
Looking for the suspects in separate murders over the weekend, 3 people were killed. On Saturday night, police say 24-year-old Andrea Jones and 29-year-old Jacob Haywood Thomas were killed. The shooting happened near South Airport Way and 8th Street. Both were from Stockton.
Arrested a third suspect in connection with a deadly shooting 1 year ago. Derek Gordon was taken into custody in Las Vegas in connection with the deaths of Andrea Jones and Jacob Haywood Thomas. The pair were killed in March of last year near South Airport Way and 8th Street. 2 others, 18-year-old Io Sawaya Satwa and 16-year-old boy, were already arrested.
In March of 2023, Jay Black and Andrea Jones were posted up at a convenience store at 2100 South Airport Avenue at around 6:30 p.m. when several masked men pulled up and shots rang out. Andrea was hit and Jay Black, aka Jacob Haywood Thomas, was also. Unfortunately, Jacob Thomas would not survive. Footage from the scene would show police trying to resuscitate him, but unfortunately they would die both there on the spot. Police had a double murder on their hands, so they had to make sure to use all their resources to find out and who did it. And they would find none other than an EBK member responsible, which we're gonna get into in chapter 5, the crazy story of EBK JAAYBO's top shooter.
I'm going to jail, bro. We on the high speed, bro.
What the fuck?
The
Yo,
name
these
EBK,
niggas
where
is
everybody
recording
claims
while
that
they
it
on
comes
the
to
high
knowledge for
speed
putting belt to
chase.
ass within the Stockton area for years now. But it seems like one homicidal maniac shooter took the name serious and was literally killing everybody. His name was none other than EBK Lil Play. He has one of the craziest life stories I've seen, and it somehow culminates in him taking out EBK's biggest op. Originally from North Stockton, he jumped off the porch as a Knickerbocker crib with his brother. He started a rap group with this bro with the intention of getting out the streets called MBO, and would go by MBO Lil Play. As they moved around NorCal trying to get connections to build a rap career, they somehow found themselves in East Oakland and joined a gang called 200. They dropped their MBO association and began rapping with 200 too, literally hours away from where they're originally from. 200 somehow got tied in.
Hey,
with
look,
members
man,
of
it
EBK
happened like
making
that.
Music, and Lil Play would lock in with EBK.
It happened like that. Look, man, you said R.I.P. J Black. We got YMF Link in the building. Yo, what up, bro? Said not the gang sign too while going to jail. Yeah, no cap. These niggas is wildin', yo. These niggas is wildin'. For real.
JAAYBO and get pretty close.
On
He would
the
then
high
drop his
speed,
affiliation again.
And you wanna know what's crazy too? They give you more time. They give you more time when you gang affiliate. When you gang affiliated and you get into criminal activity and then you get caught by the law and they know or they find out that you gang, they throw more time on that. They throw more time just because of that. You gang.
And just go by EBK Lil Play, getting major motion on songs for a while until the murder of Jay Black. You might think at that it would be the craziest thing that would come out of this situation, but no, it gets even wilder and somehow involves an NBA G League player killing a girl and leaving her body in a Las Vegas desert.
Former Stockton basketball player in court. This is the first time since his arrest after practice last Friday. Chance Comanche appeared in court today here at the Sacramento County Courthouse, and he told the judge he will go to Nevada to face those murder charges. Las Vegas police say this is what they call a murder execution, a murder plan that was executed with his ex-girlfriend.
What is going on out here in fucking Cali, bruh? Yo! He killed his ex and left the bitch in the desert. Murder execution style. That bitch cheated.
Instead of the basketball court, former Stockton Kings player Chance Comanche found himself in a different court, a Sacramento County courtroom, accused of murder. Wearing a jail-issued orange jumpsuit, the 27-year-old waived his extradition to Nevada to face charges of murder.
Threw his whole fucking life away. Off of some shit a bitch did or said or a bitch fucked or sucked. I don't know. He threw his whole fucking life away. Playing basketball for school, part of the team. Damn. Hoop dreams deflated.
conspiracy to commit murder in the killing of 23-year-old Morena Rogers.
Yeah, that's a pretty little bitch, ain't it? That's a pretty little bitch. Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
She and 19-year-old Sakari Harnden are accused of planning Rogers' murder in early December. In the police arrest warrant, Comanche told detectives...
Wait, I think I remember this too. Because this bitch right here, the bitch look familiar. The homie don't look familiar. But then again, this still shot, it looks familiar though. I think I scrolled past this shit on Instagram or some shit. Yeah, I think I did.
Harnden is an ex-girlfriend he met online a year and a half ago. In a confession to police, Comanche said he was texting the victim pretending to be a trick and wanting to meet up for sex. He said once in the car, Rogers agreed to have her hands zip-tied. He says he used an HDMI cord to strangle her, and Harnden joined in and used her hands, strangling the victim together.
Yo! Wait, so after she got in the car with him. Listen to this.
In a confession to police, Comanche said he was texting the victim pretending to be a trick.
He was texting the girl, his ex, pretending to be a trick. Okay, she can't see your face. All right, get that. Got you.
And wanting to meet up for sex. He said once in the car, Rogers agreed to have her hands zip-tied.
Once in the car. So what, he had a mask? Oh, he probably had the COVID mask on. But then again, she know this nigga. He got the braids and shit. Like, how the fuck she let him get away with doing that? And then she agreed to be zip-tied. Wait a minute. He posed as a trick. His bitch was a hoe. That shit just went over my head. Yo, his bitch was a hoe. He not even with the bitch. And he posed as a trick to set her up. To kill her, just to kill her. He ain't robbed the bitch. He set her up just to kill her. Said, no, the other girl in the mugshot was her ex. Oh, was her? Oh, wait. I'm confused now. So, wait. Hold on. So, the bitch, the girl was dating the girl? What the fuck?
To face charges of murder and conspiracy to commit murder in the killing of 23-year-old Morena Rogers. Comanche and 19-year-old Sakari Harnden are accused of planning Rogers' murder in early December. In the police arrest warrant, Comanche told detectives Harnden is an ex-girlfriend he met online a year and a half ago. In a confession to police, Comanche said he was texting the victim pretending to be a trick and wanting to meet up for sex. He said once in the...
Okay, the girl that he did the crime with was his ex-girlfriend. All right. I get it now. All right, so the bitch that he was with helped him do the crime. That was his ex. Okay. And he posed as a trick to kill this other bitch. That's fucked up, yo.
In the car, Rogers agreed to have her hands zip-tied. He says he used an HDMI cord to strangle her, and Harnden joined in and used her hands, strangling the victim together. They put her body in a ditch in the desert outside of Las Vegas, covering her remains with rocks. The arrest warrant shows the pair tried to find someone else to kill Rogers first, even offering $3,000. In text messages from December...
Yo, they try to put money on this bitch head. Why did they want to kill her? What the fuck is going on, bro? I'm missing something.
Harnden wanted updates throughout the day. He texted, I told my dog the whole plan. He's just waiting to run it by them. He also wrote, he already hit him, just waiting for them to hit back. And to clarify, Comanche texted, so y'all want her chipped or just the expletive took? Then he used a coffin emoji. He also texted he was trying to find a ghost gun.
Sometime after the murder of Jay Black, a woman named Mariana Rogers would admit to her homegirl, Sakari Harden, that she was the one who had snitched on her boyfriend, EBK Play. Harden would tell her
boyfriend, okay, that's right. All right. Cause I'm following along hoping that they reveal why they smoked the bitch. All right, they smoked her because here it goes. Sha'Carri Hart, 19. Damn, these motherfuckers is young. 19 was set up. 19 was upset that Marina Rogers, 23, told people that she had snitched on her boyfriend, in the weeks leading up to Rogers' murder, according to the arrest report. Damn, okay. So the boyfriend referred to in the report is Lucia Centuya. I don't know how to say that shit. Also known as EBK Play. Is accused of a double murder in Stockton. Sha'Carri was upset at Mariana for telling other people that Sha'Carri had implicated her boyfriend in the murder. Oh, alright, so they killed it because they thought that bitch was, not even thought, she was snitching. Alright, goddamn.
NBA G League player Chance Camache about this, and then he would plot to kill her while doing an escort service, then dump her body in the desert. Harden and Chance Camache, who most recently played for the NBA G League Stockton Kings, are accused of kidnapping Chance Camache
he played in the G
to
League?
kill her while NBA G League player Chance Camache about this, and then he would plot to kill her while doing an escort service, then dump her body in the desert. Harden and Chance Camache, who most recently played for the NBA G League Stockton Kings, are accused of kidnapping and killing Rogers on December 6th while she visited Las Vegas. Camache told police he and Harden had previously dated. Camache posed as a trick or client of Rogers, as she thought she was going to be on a double date with Harden to sell sex, the report alleges. Camache later confessed to
okay, so yeah, bro, like I said, that was his ex. They just said it. That was his ex that he killed, bro.
He and Harden had previously dated. Camache posed she visited Las Vegas. Camache told police he and Harden had previously dated. Camache posed as a trick or client of Rogers, as she thought she was going to be on a double date with Harden to sell sex, the report alleges. Camache later confessed to police that he strangled Rogers from the back seat where Harden choked her as they were parked in a cul-de-sac in Henderson, outside of Las Vegas, the report stated. The pair then dumped the body of Rogers nearby at a location that Camache revealed to the police, according to detectives. Bruh, all this, bro threw away his career just for someone who already had their life thrown away. But I mean, that's kind of the story of all this, because the aftermath just tells a sad story of a city with potential where everyone literally crashed out. It seems like Sloby was right, because the aftermath of the Stockton rap scene is pretty much everyone is either in jail or dead. JAAYBO was recently released for a month or two, but was caught with guns in Arkansas and is looking like ominously is going to turn into a federal case that many are saying might have something to do with the murder of Jay Black. Lil Play is currently locked up for that. EBK Osama.
Right, so that's what he facing 30 years for right now so far. Well, or that's what got him locked up recently. He was caught with some guns. Okay. Well, at least he ain't locked up for them fucking murders. No, but wait, he said it might lead to a RICO.
And it's looking like ominously is going to turn into a federal case that many.
Oh, where it looked like it's going. They said it looked like it's going to turn into a federal case where they try to pin that other murder
saying might have something to do with the murder of Jay Black. Lil Play is currently locked up for that. EBK Osama will be killed in a setup in Sacramento. Sloby would be killed as well. On the other side, Jay Black would get gunned down. And then finally, Bands would get caught up in a 2019 murder charge that has him currently off the street today. So it goes without saying, this rap scene is one of the craziest that I've ever seen. But hey, man, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this, man. If I got anything wrong or anything needs to be revised, let me know. Real Stay Shit Shit, you already know what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe. Go check out the merch too. Link in the description. StaySafeWorld.com. You already know, man. Peace. The Stockton, California.
Jesus. Take the wheel. Kind of too late for them brothers, though. Seems like they can say anything is RICO. Shaking my head. Yeah, man. They thought, they said they're gonna look to turn that shit into a federal case. Yeah, they said he locked up for a body too, G. That's what they said right at the end.
For that, EBK Osama would be killed in a setup in Sacramento. Slowby would be killed as well. On the other side, Jay Black would get gunned down. And then finally, Bands would get caught up in a 2019 murder charge that has him currently off the street today.
There you go. Yeah, he booked for some murders, G. That shit catch up with you, yo. Like niggas could commit the murder and get away for it at that time. And that shit catch up to you down the line, and next thing you know, you caught up with that shit. That shit crazy, yo. So check, right? Where's my music? So check! There you have it. That was the beef that got EBK JAAYBO facing 30 years. I mean, we're from... Yeah, you can say it. Yeah. I was about to say, for it's a gun charge. It's him being locked up right now. He's locked up for having guns in possession. You know, you can't have the guns in possession when you're a former felon and shit like that. You can't do that. He said, cats messing up their career trying to be the realest rapper trick in my head. Yeah, no cap, yo. That's what I was saying. Like the other kid playing in a fucking G League. You damn near. Matter of fact, you in the NBA. The NBA, the Gatorade League. That's what G League stands for. It's not Grind Like Overtime. It's Gatorade. G League. The G League is a subdivision of the NBA. So if you don't want to go to the NBA and play in that league, you can go to the G League and play in the NBA's league. I mean, play in the subdivision NBA league like that. And the one kid was the kid that killed the escort shorty with the ex shorty. Like he threw his whole fucking life away. EBK JAAYBO, his life went to shit right after his pop died. His pop go out to try to get some get back for motherfuckers that stole his son's sneakers. I ain't gonna lie, if that was me, I'm not about to go out there and try to kill a motherfucker that stole my son's sneakers. I ain't gonna lie. We can spin a block though. We can spin a block and make our. Then you know what? Slow down. You talking about LA? I mean, you talking about California? Stop. So you can't just pull up, show face, woo, you know, bang shit, all that, you know, talk your shit, and not do nothing, and retaliation to somebody that actually did something to you. That shit gonna go left. Niggas gonna fuck you up. Okay, you can't get away from shit. Now, on the other hand, I still wouldn't have tried to go back and retaliate by trying to kill somebody over them stealing my son's sneakers. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie. I won't do that. I mean, that is a slippery slope though, because if you don't do nothing, it could be a situation that keep on occurring and keep on occurring and keep on occurring. So that's a tight spot to be in. If somebody takes something from you, yeah, nah, fuck that. Somebody takes something from you, you gotta go get your shit back. See, back in the day, you could pull up, get a fair one, but now you gotta pull up and shoot. Yeah, no cap, yo. Back then, you can pull up. Hey, yo, we got some differences, and we want to settle this shit. All right, squabble, you know, rumble. Don't put your dukes up. Put your dukes up. Nowadays, that shit is over. That shit over. You come there talking that macho shit, you better have a fucking macho clip, extended, barrel, duct tape, ready to blast! Because they is. They're gonna light flames to your fucking ass. This ain't no cartoon. You can't put that shit in some bucket of water and it go out. Nah. You will be a dead motherfucker. You laying in the car. Okay. So check! We're gonna end this right here. This is Ground Like Overtime Live Reactions. This is Wild Wednesdays. We will be right back with another one. Another live installment. We might go live and play the game. My cousin hit me up. He want to play the game too. I'm hungry as hell right now. I'm cooking dinner. We got some baked chicken in the oven. I gotta go attend to that. And I also got my kids. You joking, but it's real. They take it from 0 to 100 real fast. Yeah, no cap, bro. Yeah, like the shit. Yeah, that's a joke and all that shit, but that shit real, yo. No cap. Yeah, I'm from Philly. We got Philly in the building. Yep. Kensington too. From Kensington. Fucking Wild Wednesdays. It's wild as shit. It's wild and crazy outside. Y'all want to see the hood? I can show y'all the hood. I mean, we can do some IRLs. We can go around the hood. Y'all can see the hood. We can definitely do that. Stay tuned though. We will be ending the joint right here. I'll be right back. You already know. It's your boy TWAN G.